What's up, guys? I'm Dennis, the business for Black Social TV. Now, it's clear that social media could get you an American visa. Now, this applies for obviously USA and Canada. Now, it's no longer any question that social media has taken over the world and it has tapped into obviously the American state and obviously some stuff to do with immigration. Now, just to take you into the detail, nearly all applicants for the American visa will have to submit their social media details under the newly adopted rules. Now, the State Department and regulations say that people will have to submit social media names and 5 years worth of email addresses. Wow. I mean, worth of email addresses and phone numbers. So it's no longer like last time where you just apply stuff like that and obviously they call you for the interview. But this time around, when they call you for the interview, be ready to give in your social media names and social media handles. Now the question goes is the names that people use on social media like Instagram, Facebook, will they apply for the passport as well? Just a question for you to answer down in the community section. Now, the State Department and regulations say people will have to submit social media names and obviously their email addresses and phone numbers. Remember, it was proposed last year, and the authorities estimated the proposal would affect about 14.7 million people annually. 14.7 million people annually. Now, certain diplomatic and official visa applicants will be exempted from the stringent new measures. Now, for this statement, I feel it's going to bring a frenzy in the debates or in the heated debates right there for the meetings in the immigration or whoever is concerned in the State Department. Because if you say that certain diplomatic and official visa applicants will be exempted from the stringent new measures, well, there's a question mark right there. Yes, we are still talking the American visa. However, people traveling to the US to work or to study will have to hand over their information. Now, I quote something from the State Department right here where they say, we are constantly working. Yeah, we are constantly working to find mechanisms to improve our screening processes to protect US citizens while supporting legitimate travel to the United States. That is a statement from the department that was reported. Now, previously, we could look at also, I beg your pardon, only the applicants who needed additional vetting, such as people who had been parts of the world controlled by terrorist groups, would need to hand over this data. As you may know that some of the countries, if you came from Islamic countries right there, they would obviously ask you a lot of questions, make more research about you, as obviously the USA tried to protect itself from the terrorist attacks, and also they had to do some background screening to you. But right now it looks like it's gonna apply to everyone. But now applicants obviously will have to give up their account names on the list of social media platforms and also volunteer the detail of their accounts on any sites not listed. Now, let's look at the Trump administration. The Trump administration that first proposed the rules in around March 2018. I'm talking about last year. Now, at the time, the American Civil Liberties Union or a civil rights group said there is no evidence whatsoever that such social media monitoring is effective or fair, and said it will cause people to self-censor themselves online. Now, obviously, we cannot talk about the American visa without talking about the US President Donald J. Trump, who made cracking down on immigration a key plank of his election campaign in 2016. He called for extreme vetting of immigrants before and during his time in office. Now, just on Friday, Mr. Trump vowed to impose gradually he tried to impose gradually rising tariffs of Mexico unless the country curbed illegal immigration at the southern border. Now, getting down to the analysis here and discussing this topic right here. I mean, you use a different name on social media, or you call it a stage name and your passport has a different name. The question is, will that be considered, or your pictures will be considered? Now, talking about pictures, as we all know, Instagram has those filters. I mean, you won't look the same as you are in your passport photo. So, I mean, this needs to be a little bit discussed. I'm seeing a heated debate in the rooms of immigration department and whoever is concerned for the State Department. Thanks for watching. Click subscribe. I'm Thabizness. Keep it right here for the biggest stories in America and the rest of the world. Bye for now.